Choose freedom, choose adventure, choose leisure.
Hi campers!
Welcome back to the Choose Leisure Motorhome channel.
Yes, it is us, Dawn and Mark, your favourite handover technicians down here at Choose Leisure Motorhomes in Canterbury, Kent. So, Dawn, what have we got behind us today?
Ooh, so today we've got the Swift Carrera 244, which is the only Swift Carrera in their range that has the pop-top roof.
Yes, it's marvellous. We like that. We're going to give you a good look round that in a moment. But first, a few details. It's a 140 brake horsepower motor on an automatic gearbox with the 2.2 diesel engine. That's fantastic. Fiat, of course, which is nice.
Yeah, and with the roof down, it's 2.8 metres high. So it is slightly higher than a standard Ducato van, but, I mean, you get the extra room up the top for extra people.
Yeah, so it gives you that space. So there's always a compromise, that being that. So we're going to give you a little tour on it right now. So follow us around.
So here we are then on the near side or passenger side in the United Kingdom. Just behind your driver's door, you have access to your diesel filler and your AdBlue, because it is the new 6E engine for Europe.
Yep, fantastic.
Nice big sliding door, nice large step, and a huge, great big awning light above, and a nice big canopy to go with.
Yeah, that's looking fantastic.
Just down here, you can see the white sticker, which is the exit point for your freshwater tank. The switches for that are inside, so it's all electronics. You don't have to go outside and go under the van and undo anything like that.
No crawling on a wet Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, I really like the simplicity of the switches.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Just here, you've got your freshwater inlets with a 12-volt supply. So if you had an aqua roll, you could take a pump with you and
take
then
a little
use
electric
that.
pump. Fantastic.
And then we have our barbecue point.
Barbecue point,
I could just be here. It's a really hot day today. Really busy and sunny. Nice banger on the old thing. You're on and out. Oh,
that would be fantastic. Yeah, that would be super.
Onto the rear then, we've got a sneak peek inside.
Oh, look. They are smart, these Swifts, aren't they? I just love that sort of grey and sort of ivory coloured material on the upholstery. It's just super. I really like that.
What I like about the rear is that the windows open out.
Let me just have a swing.
So you go right
cracky. Yeah. That's a really good. That's plenty of air, isn't it? Yeah, having those barn doors either open or the windows open is just a great feature, isn't it?
Yeah, and what's really quite cool, actually, is the fact that you've got a nice, large fly screen on the rear.
Yeah,
so if you've got your sliding door shut or you've got the sliding door open with the fly screen and they're shut, you're not going to get attacked by mozzies.
That's
you're not going to have loads of them kind of past your ear at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know. You think crazy.
It's ideal, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. Really
the doors
like that.
will open out fully as well. This one wouldn't if you had a bike rack fitted, of course.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, use your loaf, guys. You know, if you've got a great big rack on the back, do not open your doors.
No. And then little table. I call this the G&T table.
Oh, lovely.
Or the sangria table.
Yeah, a bowl of sangria. That'd be even better than a jug, wouldn't it? just a bowl of sangria and 2 straws, please.
I don't think it's going to take an awful lot of weight, but it'll certainly take a couple of drinks.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it's looking good. Really nice. And this grey, it's so on trend, this grey colour at the moment, isn't it? And I do like it. And I like that Fiat badge actually on the back there. That looks really, that's just great.
It's really good. That kind of grey kind of colour is really kind of very striking, isn't it?
That's brilliant, yeah.
So moving on down the side, then you've got your flues for your heated hot water. You've got the lovely Swifty details. And then you've got your mains hookup lead in with the coax point there as well.
Yeah.
And then the cassette of joy. So the toilet cassette runs, or your flush runs from the freshwater tank, so no need to take it to the chemicals. It's on wheels, always a good thing.
Yep.
Exit point for your waste tank.
Yep. And
then you have an external shower point as well.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah, it just gives you that
muddy dog or sandy boots, something like that. Very handy. Cold water only, but, you know, needs must.
Yep. Does the job.
Underneath your driver's seat is where you'll find your leisure battery.
Fantastic.
Also, with the Swift Carrera 244, you get a 110-watt solar panel on the roof.
That's great, isn't it? Yeah, so you're going to be trickle charging all the time.
So, let's go in.
Look at that. Fantastic. What a wonderful space.
So again, like I said, you have got a nice sliding fly screen.
Yeah, fantastic. Keeps the horrible...
A lovely little table there for your Another bowl of sangria.
Another bowl of sangria, please. Yeah. Look at that.
We're doing all right
Fantastic.
on the old sangria today.
Crikey.
Really could. I could quite easily demolish one of those today. And then we have our electric step.
Brilliant.
So come on in. So you can see that you've got your ladder here, which will give you access to your rooftop bed.
Look at that. Yeah,
there are lots of lights and vents up there. I'm sure I can coax Marky. You can go up there in a second and show everyone.
I'll have a shimmy up the ladder. No worries.
And just look at this layout.
It's great, isn't it? And it's like I was saying before about that half leather and sort of material. It kind of like a grey leather with that sort of ivory kind of coloured material. I think
and it's actually really
nice.
soft. It's kind of like a faux suede, so it's actually really soft to sit on. And then problems with leather, especially this time of year when it's really hot and sticky, you kind of get stuck to it. But you don't really feel that in here because you've got this faux suede. Yeah, it's really nice.
And in that dining area, you've got the table which will swing out as well.
Yeah, so there's an extra section underneath here that will swing round. Obviously, once the ladder is out of the way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, look at that.
And so that extends the table for anyone that's sitting in the swivel seats at the front.
Yeah, it's great. And those cabs, sorry, just to interrupt, that cab is just gorgeous, isn't it, as well? I mean, Bill, these commercial vehicles have just changed, haven't they? On the inside, they're just like really nice place to be.
I know this one's got a pop-top roof, but other than the awning canopy on the side of the van, you wouldn't necessarily know that it was a camper.
It's not too in your face. It's not too overstated. Very subtle, very sophisticated. Yeah, I like it. Shall I have a shimmy? Shall I have a shimmy up the ladder?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let's just have a quick...
I think you'll be quite impressed by the old lighting up there, because it is very well lit up there.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
And it's a huge, great big bed.
And that sort of LED lighting that goes all the way around the circumference. You've got a really nice roof vent as well. Just a bit of air up there. Crikey, look at that. And you've got two really nice big, well, three actually, with one behind me as well. Three great big opening windows, which, you know, again, for air, it's fantastic. I'm going down as we speak. There we go.
And the ladder is really easy to stow. So it's actually got these little pins.
Not two locking
kind
pins.
Of lock it in place so it can't collapse
brilliant.
on
Yeah, great.
If you take that out, now you've showed the campers
upstairs. Shall I take that from you?
That folds up into one neat little piece.
Yeah. We
can show the table. Spinach.
Yeah. There you go, great.
So it actually gives that kind of elbow. You can have it flat out, but I quite like the fact that it locks into that position. So if you're sitting there just like that.
Yeah, exactly. You could be, you know, feeding four people very easily, couldn't you?
If you want the leg room without the table tool, you can take the table out.
And of course, this little section would come out through here as well, so you could almost like conjoin the whole lot, couldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. And then underneath this bench, you've got this little kind of cupboard there to get access to storage. Or you can take the seat up, and then you've got access to like down under.
Yeah, for that storage underneath the seat.
Yes.
Brilliant. Cool.
It's great, isn't it?
All those cabinets above your head as well.
So
and nice deep cabinets.
They've got that nice firm click, so you know that it's shut properly as well.
You're not having a tin of beans on your head as you're driving.
And then you've got your nice... So if you've got your windows open, you're sitting there having a go with cars and a glass of wine at night time, you can still have the air coming in, no mozzies, and then blackouts so no one can actually spy on you cheating. Fantastic.
That's what camping's all about.
So this little galley kitchen, actually it's very clever because down here you've got a bin. Inside the bin you've got a little dustpan and brush. So storage is really key in the way they've used the space. Yeah. And then you can take this section out.
Okay.
You can line it up with the holes. Yeah. And that will give you extra work surface space.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's flush.
Yeah, there's no step, is it? It's just, that's cool.
Which is really handy. And then if I shimmy around this way, you have 2-burner hob, which you can actually get 2 pans on.
Decent size, isn't it? Yeah, a nice heavy duty kind of trivets on the top there.
Perfectly well proportioned sink.
Yeah.
You have a little cooker and grill down here.
Yeah.
You've got your cutlery drawer and utensils in there. Another cupboard just here for any other storage.
Well apportioned, isn't it? You've got lots, everything you need, haven't you? For a van this size, everything you need.
And then up here,
overhead
this
cupboard.
Is where you'll find your
let me just
empties for your tanks. Yeah. Your tank drains.
Your drains are there.
All right.
Electric drains, which are it's great, isn't it?
And then we have got a really nice
decent sized compressor fridge there.
Compressor fridge.
12
which will
fridge.
Open from either side.
Yeah. I like that. You can grab a cold one from bed.
Exactly. Either end. Easy access to the beer is what you like.
That's what we're after. basically.
And they're really economical. You've got nice kind of wardrobe space down there as well.
just
Oh, and there's a little kind of dinette table for the back, and carpets, of course.
Yeah, carpets are there. Yeah, fantastic.
So, okay, there's a little pinch point here, but I mean, generally speaking, one person's going to be in the kitchen at one point anyway. You're not going to have, you know, it's not the gathering place of the van like it would be in your house.
But then you think of what you've got and where you can travel and what you can do and look after yourself and be completely self-contained in a space this size. Yeah. Genius.
You've got like a little strip mirror here, and then you've got a little coat hook at the top as well. Hang tea towels on. Do you know what I mean? It's just,
cool,
just the little kind of details that they've put together in this with clever storage and everything just makes it brilliant, doesn't it?
Those boys at Swift, they use every inch.
So, slide the door back.
Yeah, fantastic. The old tambour doors. Fantastic.
Now, so, not the biggest person in the world. I'm fairly tall though.
Yeah.
Got acres of space in here.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Well, what's really clever is that, again, the sink folds out of the way.
Basin drops down. Yeah, great, isn't it? Nice lighting in there. I like that marble effect. They didn't pick that up on the camera actually, but that marble effect.
Yeah. It makes it feel really luxury, doesn't it?
Yeah. And everywhere, on every surface, on the ceiling and all round. It's really good.
So the door is magnetic when it's closed, so you can take the duckboard out.
Sorry about this, camper. It's getting a bit close.
Put the catch on when you're travelling.
Yeah.
But you also have a little hanging rail just here. So you've got anything wet dripping into your shower tray while you're travelling.
Cool.
Bowl swivels round for the toilet. Indication on the top here tell you when it's full.
When you need to empty said cassette of joy.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, you may have one or two flushes left, depends on how gambling you are. But...
Yeah, exactly. We do like a gamble. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, perfect size, really.
Fantastic.
So, look at this lovely kind of lounge space, this rear lounge, which also doubles up as a kind of, almost like a little breakfast room.
It's lovely, isn't it?
So, cool, if you can imagine the lovely beach vista behind, slice of cake and a bit of coffee.
Yeah.
Ooh,
nice cup of coffee.
Cake by the ocean. So, yeah.
Cool. Absolutely.
We have a seat. Now, the table is actually a really practical height. I mean, it's really, you know, it's not too low, it's not too high. You could actually have a proper meal here. You could sit back and relax, have a glass of wine and open the back doors up, fly screen across to stop any mozzies coming in.
Yeah. And we like the way that they could actually use that as a dining area as well. You know, you've got the dining area right in the very front of the van. Then you've got this area, so you can have two people eating in the front, two people eating in the back. You're not going to be cramped each other's style, you know.
Or maybe if you've got children sitting in the back that might be having their dinner, and then you've got some adults sitting down the front that might be having a game of cards or just a chit chat, whatever. And then you've got a couple of drinks, a cup of tea, whatever.
Two areas, haven't you? Two socialising areas.
Two socialisable areas.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or you could even have people just lounging in the front with the table out, so you know you've got extra leg room and that, having a chit chat, and then you can have the table set up at the back. So I mean, it's very versatile in that kind of layout.
And comfy seats as well, comfy cushions. You've got that contour on them, which is really nice.
Yes, so
nice support on your back.
Yes, exactly. So they have thought about that, and I'll show you why in a sec. So the table is actually really easy to dismantle. If I pull this out now, the plastic's still on the leg because obviously it is the purchaser's privilege in order to unwrap their goods.
Absolutely. So but we're just giving you an idea, campers, of the space that you've got in this van and the use of. You know, cool.
Okay. So the table just comes apart like that. I'm just going to stow it over here for a minute. Obviously, it does go in the wardrobe.
Yeah, we can stow it away
we've
properly.
Seen already.
Yeah.
So, he was talking about the contours of the seating. So, you can see it kind of curves back like that, which is more comfortable to sit in.
That's it. Yeah.
If I take this seat out, you can see this little infill here. So, when this makes it into the bed, this little infill goes underneath to bring this then flat for night time.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
I've just thought about it, and they've thought about where it's going to stow when it's not in use.
Nice little backrest.
If I lift this seating area up, just underneath here, then you've got your gas locker. So the gas locker will take to 3.6,
3.9, yeah. So 7 litres, 7 litres.
Yeah, the 6 kilo bottles. It's just a little bit too tall for this cabinet, so there would need to be the little stumpy bottles.
Yep.
But it's got the crash protect in the regulator, so it's drive safe gas.
Yeah, fantastic, isn't it?
See, the thing with Swifts is you could have your habitation heating on as you're travelling down the road, providing you run it off gas.
Absolutely, yeah.
Although I still tend to turn the gas off.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you that option, doesn't it, which is really cool.
Underneath here, you've got your electric sensor. You've got your sergeant box with 12-volt fuses, and then your mains consumer unit trip switches.
And all your
There's
kit from Swift.
isolations in there, and isolation for the water tank and stuff. And then there's lots of other goodies in there that generally come with Swift to get you started. So it'd be like all the plugs and all of the hookup lead and things like that. And we will tell you about this in our summary, but Mark and I have got a little surprise that Choose Leisure's offer that they are running for the whole of July.
We've got an amazing deal, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
And
more of that later.
On the near side, we've got some storage as well, haven't we? Underneath the seat.
Underneath here, we've got some storage. And again, great use of space. You take this down and pull these out. Underneath, in that dead space that you can't use, is where you'll find your boiler drain.
Yeah, that little yellow boiler drain right there.
And then in the dead space behind this cupboard is where you find the gas manifolds for the appliances.
More room for your knickknacks.
So they're not taking up specific room somewhere else. They've used dead space
that's
so
underneath
you can
the benches.
still use lots of storage. It's very cleverly thought out. For a vehicle of this size, it's very versatile and very cleverly done.
Yeah, fantastic, isn't it? Lovely.
So come and look at the cab with me. If we put the ignition on. So you get this really great big display. I'm just going to mute the music for a moment. So yeah, you can see your home button. You can have Apple CarPlay or Android Play plugged in, and then you'll get all your screen. You can have more than one device, and you can flick between the devices at the top. This is all touchscreen. You can go through all of your different
stations,
DAB radio stations. You've got your comfort, which will allow you to change all your air conditioning, all your fans and everything. You've got navigation. You can connect your phone. You've got all of the information of your vehicle in here as well. And you can go into any apps
as well. Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Obviously, you've got standard features such as USB charge points and obviously heated mirrors and central lock-in and the gearbox and things like that.
Just that dash is fantastic.
Just have a quick look at the dash.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Look at that.
So I don't know if you can just
zoomage. Look at that. That is a proper thoroughly modern dash, isn't it?
Yeah. And on the actual steering column itself, behind the steering wheel, you've actually got some controls. So the controls on the back of the steering wheel go through the header unit, and you've got these arrows just here, which will then go through this trip computer. So you can actually select your menus. You can go across. So you've got another menu that comes up down the bottom. So you've got your trip computer. You can go through into your home screen, which will give you your speedo. You've got a settings menu, so you can change the display. You've got any messages that come through. Again, you can have your navigation come up here rather than on that screen. You can look at it there.
Yeah.
You can change the radio stations. You can have the vehicle information. And when you go into the vehicle information, you now get another menu that goes up and down, which you can then use the arrows to go up and down with. Gives you oil temperature, oil life, battery charge.
It's fantastic.
So when the service is due, the coolant temperature.
It's great.
There's loads of information in there. You can go through all of this information at the touch of your fingertips.
Yeah.
And that makes it a really nice modern easy drive.
Yeah. And those gearboxes, those 9-speed boxes are just super as well, aren't they? They just work really nicely.
Cruise control as well on your steering wheel.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it? There we go, campers. That is a thoroughly modern, comfortable, superb van, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, what do you think, Dawn? It's good, isn't it?
I do like this. I like it because I like the Carreras anyway.
Yeah.
But I like the fact because you've got the added pop-top roof with that bed that's kind of already in situ. You don't have to kind of worry about manipulating the front dinette into a bed.
Yeah, you've still got that space as well.
This one's really easy to kind of pull together and flip the cushions over and you're done, and you've got a nice size double.
So you've got one bed area.
Yeah.
And two.
Yeah, and you could leave this seated, if there's just two of you could leave the seating area as it is with the little kind of dinette table or whatever, and just use the top bunk.
Yeah, the versatility is fantastic. 2 sleeping areas. And if you're just on a tour and you're not staying for any length of time and you don't want to pop the top, pull this out at night. You've got a bed here. You've still got a dining area. 2 separate areas. It's fantastic.
The other thing I like as well is because this is a larger van conversion, unlike the smaller ones, you don't have to pop top the roof in order to be able to stand up.
Yeah, it's great.
So you can use it with the roof down.
Exactly. You've still got that height, which is great. You know, you've got a bedroom area, you've got a washroom and kitchen, and then a dining area. You've got a fantastic modern cab that you can enjoy driving, and these vans are nice to drive as well. You've got a fantastic automatic gearbox on this particular model.
And the header unit and everything's really plain and simple.
Yeah.
It's easy to kind of use and scan through, and and off the steering column and everything else.
It's great, nice lighting everywhere. No, it's great. We love it. And at the moment, down here at Choose Leather and Motorhomes in Canterbury, Kent, we have a deal. Do we have a deal, Dawn, or do we have a deal?
As promised.
Yes.
So, ta-da, with every Swift vehicle sold throughout July, we are giving away goodies.
Yes.
So these goodies are, if it didn't have a wind-out canopy, then we would give you one.
Yep.
You get 5G motorhome Wi-Fi.
Bit of Wi-Fi.
You get an Avtex television and bracket.
That's great, actually.
You get a Cat 1 alarm.
Yep.
And a Cat 5 tracker.
Or
I mean, that is like
£5,000
more worth of goodies that you get.
Yeah.
And I mean, if anyone's bought any camper vans recently, you will know that insurance companies want trackers all the while.
Immobilisers.
Yeah, and if you buy trackers and you're looking into alarms as well, anything to keep it secure because it keeps your repayments on your insurance down. Yeah. And when you're getting that for nothing.
With us. And not only that, you get a really stylish, modern vehicle that you can take anywhere and enjoy anywhere. It's super.
Pop down and have a look. Yeah, pop down and have a look.
Yeah. Have a look on the website, www.chooseleisure.co.uk.
Yeah, and so chat to the sales guys, come down, meet us and have a look. Check out other videos. We have filmed other models, and we are going to be continuing to film other models as the day and week continues.
We've been extremely busy, so we're trying to get some more content out for you to enjoy. And until next time, carry on camping.